Welcome. Here we are, back again with that one podcast.
Hi, I'm here.
You know how it is.
I made it this week, guys.
Yeah, kind of.
I had a stand-in last week. I don't know if y'all noticed.
It was like a cardboard cutout.
Yeah, it was cardboard Matthew. We
This
keep him
week,
on standby.
this week we have two bangers, like always: a movie and one show.
We have a few. We have 3 bangers. You know, that's why they call us the media mates.
Yes, whoever that is.
That's us because
We
we
got
watch
Bobo
all
again,
forms
though.
of what?
Bobo's back. We got some goofberries. Maybe a cool new character shows up. Question mark. Looks to the side.
Question.
Henry.
Um,
And then Shrek.
what's the problem, baby? What's the problem? I don't know. Maybe I'm in love. Love can't stop thinking about it. Every time I think about it.
That's not in Shrek. I hate to tell you.
That literally isn't Shrek. It's
But we
the
got Shrek
opening
2.
It's the opening song of Shrek.
We got Shrek 2 and Shrek 1. What's that? Never heard of it. Shrek 3 hasn't come out yet.
It's the best Shrek, actually.
So, uh-oh.
Somebody
Is that the
better
boys?
be dying.
Wow. Is that a god complex? Wow.
Somebody call. We got an unhinged maniac superhero. Someone call my boys. We'll solve this. Me and the boys, we got this.
They'll solve it. Quotation marks.
That's right. We're reviewing. We're giving y'all a mid-season review of The Boys. If you're not watching it, if you haven't watched seasons 1 through 4, you'll be fine. It's not that complex. Just keep up.
All right. Thank you, Huey.
No problem. And then we have a tier list, and maybe
About the boys.
And maybe, if we have time for it, we'll be talking about our favorite game of the year. Yeah, that's right. No more. We're not taking any more nominations this year. No more video games for the rest of the year. This is it. This one peaked out.
At the very beginning of the year, we have our thing. We have our nomination.
It's
our winner.
We're almost halfway through the year.
The very beginning.
We're about halfway through the year.
But without further ado, let's gallop into Bojack. Click, clack, clack, click. Click, clack, clack, clack. Episode 9, Ancient History. This is indeed the episode.
It's wild how I can watch. I know for a fact I watched this episode. I actually made Darius watch these sets of episodes twice, and I still could not tell you. Everything's just blended together in my head all of the time. And now my mouse.
Well, this episode we got Hollyhock.
I'm not gonna figure out what
PTSD.
That's what we're doing.
Is that drugs I see? I smell them too. Down the drain with you.
I've severely fucked up, and my screen has been taken over by my 3D printing software, and I can't close it because the mouse has shut itself off. So, I guess I'm just talking now.
How you gonna close the podcast?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it here in 45 to an hour.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna pull up the tier list.
We have a phone. Oh.
What does that solve?
Pull out the wiki.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. Shit, I should probably just start doing that. Keep it on standby on its own page. But yes, the Hollyhock, she's back. I liked how the little cute thing of, I've always wanted to do that, like to pick someone up at an airport with the sign with the last name.
Well, why don't you?
Well, no one ever rides a plane without me.
Go to an airport before us on a vacation, and then land before us.
Land before.
And then wait there, and then you call an Uber, and then we all go to the hotel.
Or I don't do that.
All right. But this is the last episode of Filbert Season 1. Oh no, our favorite show is ending. Boo-hoo. What the hell's a goofberry? No one knows. Flip just writes whatever the hell he wants to in his scripts. Man, this is so condescending. I hate that, man.
You hate Filbert? That's a strong word.
No, Flip.
Yeah, Flip, sorry.
I want to kick Flip in the balls. He's
Calm
annoying.
down, man.
Worse than
He's
Bojack.
not that bad.
Worse than Bojack.
Is this for what happens like next episode, or is
No,
this
it's
just
just
all
the way
this?
he acts in general.
Um, uh, with the ending of season 1, everybody's wondering what's next for Mr. Peanut Butter. Hey, Mr. Peanut Butter, didn't you take like a year or two off from acting, anyways? What do you mean, what's next?
He's running for election again, obviously.
Okay, let's figure out what's next for Mr. Peanut Butter, guys.
Well, what is actually truly next is a greeting card. Cool dad, dog dad, or something like that.
Birthday dad.
Birthday dad dog.
It's not dog. You're adding the
Made
word
by
dog to it.
Stanley Hilton. Stilton.
Uh huh.
The Miska Mouse, Mickey Mouse.
Stilton greeting cards. Um,
What a chill dude.
do you want to talk about? Okay, we have an A plot, a B plot, and a C plot in this episode.
Well, kind of next
We
episode
can
too.
talk. Well, yeah. Well, at least next episode's all in the same location.
We're going with the C plot first. I'm assuming it's Princess Carolyn because she starts with a C.
No, the C plot was the one that's. You know which one the C plot is. You know damn well which one the C plot is.
Tell me what the C plot is. And how dare you?
Todd and his non-sex life.
Bruh.
Todd and him not having sex.
Tell me Todd building a robot is a C plot.
In it, I'll tell you what. I'm impressed that he did it in one afternoon.
It's a nice gift for his friend.
Hey, Todd, this not a nice gift for your friend.
Emily would have had one crazy afternoon or night if she used that thing.
Hey, Todd, I want you to know if I gave that to one of my friends, I'd get punched in the throat and then spat on and told never to talk to them again.
How about you try this out for a spin, huh?
Hey, buddy. Here you go. I don't know. I have a lot of mixed emotions about how I feel between Todd and Emily about everything that kind of happened. Todd being asexual, I can totally respect. Like, you find your sexuality, King. That's it. That's, snaps fingers. Peak. Right, but it's also like Emily clearly, like, I think Emily's equally in the wrong. I think neither of them are good people about this, which I know that's Bojack Horseman. Someone's being a bad person in Bojack Horseman. Shocker. But like, hey,
that.
Emily, he's asexual. Get over it, man. He's not gonna fuck you. He will not fuck you. I'm so sorry to tell you that. Emily.
He's going in limp.
He's not going in. I'm sorry to tell you, he's not going in. Right, but at the same time, Todd, you can't like neglect your friend like that. Like, I don't know. I think this is on Todd for not drawing a more serious boundary and being like so Todd about himself, where he's like, I'll just be whimsical and maybe she'll go away. Right? Draw a hard line in the sand. Be like, hey, Emily, no, not happening. Not now. Not in 1,000 years.
Get away from me.
Because I don't know. It's like okay. What really stood out to me the most was Emily's like, hey, while I was researching, I was making your app, I learned that some asexuals do have sex. Would that, maybe do you think you could? And how Todd didn't he kind of just looked at the floor. To where I understand he's avoiding confrontation and that's a very hard thing for him. But you're 30, man. I need you to lock in. If you don't want to have sex with someone, you need to be able to tell them, I don't want to have sex with you. And it's not like this is a dangerous situation where it's he should be scared that he's gonna he's like, I don't want to have sex with you, Emily, and she pounces on him, takes it from him.
I don't want this.
Where it's yeah, if she's your friend, which, hey, Todd, you know a thing or two about having shitty friends. You of all people in this show should know a thing or two of hey, she literally cannot be worse than Bojack. The bar is Bojack, can't be worse than that. Be
Hello?
honest with her. But either way, I think Emily's a bad friend for trying to pressure Todd into having sex when clearly, hey man, he didn't want to have sex before. Nothing changed. Quit trying it. Quit being
Gotta
a
do
shitty
what you
friend.
gotta do.
But also, hey Todd, quit being a shitty friend. Be direct with Emily. Inform her you don't want to have sex. Don't go make a sex robot to have sex with her. Also, don't do that. I hated how he like the leading on of like what would it be like if we were dating? Well, you'd be my favorite person like you already are, and I'd be excited to see you like I already am. And like I didn't like that cuz that's literally lifting her
Being
up to
truthful.
swat her down. That is lifting her up cuz
He's just
Todd
telling the
knows he's
truth.
not going to date her, but he knows he won't date her.
There's a chance.
Do you genuinely think there was a chance? I
He's like,
do I
yeah,
do
okay,
think
we don't have to have sex.
they could have also possibly explored like the idea of having an open relationship. Maybe that would have worked for them. I that's to each their own. I have no like commentary on open relationships themselves.
The
I'm
fireman
just
coming in,
saying I'm just saying
literally.
if y'all really like being around each other and the only problem is he doesn't want to have sex and you do want to have sex, if he doesn't care that you have sex with somebody, that sounds like an open relationship to me.
Or we can use the robot. Just saying.
Get the robot out of here. Get that thing out of
Just
here.
saying.
I'm calling the
Always that
cops on
option.
I'm calling the cops on that robot.
It's a pretty cool robot. Pretty
Yeah,
useful.
you would think that.
His name is Henry. He's going places.
Oh, he's going places all right. You don't know how this ends. I do. I hate that robot.
It's Todd, but better.
Let's see. I guess we'll talk about the B plot now. Princess Carolyn and her B plot with B for baby. Um,
But baby. I thought it was going to be the hedgehog baby.
you thought?
Or porcupine, whatever the fuck that thing
Well,
was.
yeah, but she couldn't get. It was like go to the hospital tonight. She couldn't get across the fucking country tonight.
That's what I thought she was going to be doing that because what's her face? Stewart, female steward's a bitch.
Tracy.
Yeah, that her. She's like, yeah, it's across the country, but you might be able to make it if you leave now.
It wasn't across the country, but yeah. Hey, can you show up to the
In
hospital
Idaho,
right now? What? Why? Oh, I got my tonsils removed. There's a baby waiting for you. You show up first, it's yours. Speaking on the heavier parts of this this plot too, Stilton. I'm with Stilton on this one. This is fucking bullshit. I'm such a I am such a Princess Carolyn fanboy. I stand with Princess Carolyn on so much. I'm sitting down on this one. Hey man, you left him because he suggested adopting a baby.
He did, but he didn't say it right.
And that's not fair.
Life isn't fair.
And then I hate that he got a second chance here. Genuinely got a second chance. And he's like, I'm not doing it, Well, why didn't you call me? I didn't think you wanted me to call you. I didn't, but you still should have called me. Well, I'm not leaving you this time, Princess Carolyn. No, I want you to leave. No, not this time. I'm not doing it again. No, I'm like serious this time. What the fuck do you want, Princess Carolyn?
I want you to get out of here.
Like, I don't know. I feel like I understand Princess Carolyn's our main character, and that's why we give this. But Stilton's still a guy who wanted to have a kid with her. Like, this is still his hopes and dreams in her hands right now. And to treat it like no, you can leave. Why?
I want to be a
Comparatively,
single mom.
yeah. Okay, Princess Carolyn. I know you. I know you can be a single mom. I know you can do that. Is that what you want to do? Like, because if that's, I don't know. I don't think you want to be alone, and I don't think you yearn to be a single mother. And Stilton is so far from one of your worst exes. You dated Bojack. Again, the bar is so inconceivably low. I can't imagine how how is Stilton not good enough?
He's a rat. And I think she just wants to prove herself as a single mom like her mom did him.
Look, I guess, but again, we're messing with other people's hopes and dreams now.
Too bad. So sad. It's my life.
To our A plot. Um,
The Goofberries plot.
that's not the Goofberries plot. The Bojack. Nobody needs pills. Oh wait, hold
Unless
on.
you're
How
addicted
would
to
you?
them, then you do it.
What did you think of the season finale of Filbert? I'm gonna bury you where I buried them, right here.
In my heart. Oh wait, there's nukes now. Oh,
Yeah,
not even one nuke, like three.
yeah. Now
Why?
we don't have time
What
for
do
this,
we?
Gina. The nukes are coming.
Is it Flip? What's going on? Flip? What are we writing?
It's
Diane
not
too.
even.
What's happening?
You know what's peak too? Due to like next episode, you already know for a fact we're getting a second season.
He's gonna die the first episode. He's gonna turn to Fallout. Who's nuking LA in the show?
We get an
Also,
answer.
why is Filbert always describing like a past scene to Gina's character in the same room?
What do you mean?
Because the other episode, he was describing the subway scene, or not subway, submarine.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm a 17-year-old girl and I kissed her. And then this episode, yeah, I shot my partner. You did what? Shot him in the head.
Are you asking why he's
No.
describing it to her, or like
No, he
why
always
it's...
does it in the same way. It feels like the show is definitely gonna be or definitely repetitive.
I mean, it probably is. It's just a drama. I
Feels
think
like
it's
a bad show.
repetitive. Huh?
I feel like it'd be a bad show if I saw that shit
I
in
can't
real life.
tell you you're wrong.
I thought I saw what's it called, Filbert.
Or you're stating your opinion. I can't tell you you're wrong.
I see how it is.
You're like, I feel like it'd be a bad show. Maybe, yeah. If that's how you feel, man.
It would definitely be a bad show. Come on.
Oh yeah. So Bojack's on pills. Him and Gina break up. Him and Gina get back together. Bojack's still not on pills. Hollyhock. Fuck you, man. Oh.
Why?
I'm working through my mind randomly about just different scenes. I like I caught this the very first time I watched the show, and it's one of my favorite little things because we actually see it get expanded a little bit later. But the Bojack in drinking, he's been cutting back on his drinking, which is kind of nice.
No, he changed it in the beginning of the season. It was one like an eighth of it per day. Now he's doing a bottle per day,
Yeah. Wait, was that the beginning of this season?
or one. I forget which one, but at some point he was doing like one bottle for the week. Now he's doing one bottle per day at different time intervals. So he's falling back into his regular shit.
I do think you're wrong, and I hate to spoil this. I could be wrong. Unless you're describing the scene that I'm bringing up I'd already passed. I'm pretty sure because this evolves into because the scene I remember is him getting out of bed later, and then he goes to his fridge to drink, and he has the bottle sectioned off.
Yeah, that was
So
like
by time.
that was earlier. Wait, time or days?
By time, he can only drink so much of the bottle between 4:30 and 5:30.
Maybe I'm misremembering it, but there was a scene like that.
Okay, well then I think yeah, that meant that it was like he could have multiple bottles in a day then. Because if it was sectioned off, like if it was one bottle per few hours, and now he's gone down to one bottle per day.
Well, it doesn't really matter since he's addicted to painkillers now.
Okay, yes, he is addicted. I'm not arguing the addiction. I was gonna say I don't think it's his fault on this one.
What?
I think this is the least. I do think this is the least. This is speaking before the end of this episode, by the way. This was the least Bojack. Like he didn't really Bojack this one up. Opioids are highly addictive. He did have a back injury. He broke a disc or slipped a disc, or he had an actual accident and was taking pain pills, and he had to be on set for numerous hours standing. I understand this one. I will give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. This Bojack, you get a pass this exact time.
For now, buddy.
I think okay, I will double down. They are prescribed. That's the whole point, is they are prescribed. He's not going past his prescription. He can't.
Unless he gets injured
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, throughout the season he was popping those things like fucking Tic Tacs. But if he never went past his prescription, then I think he's fine.
Well, guess we'll see. Wonder what will
Um,
happen.
well, whatever happens,
Dun
you'll
dun
know that
dun.
him and his girlfriend Gina. Which have you noticed the small trends that we're doing?
Bojack going to her house and then to ask for his pain
Well,
medication,
that's just the scene.
and then just not telling her that he's there for see if she has any pain medication left over, and
No,
instead like doing roundabout shit to tell Hollyhock to find it.
I meant in a larger scope.
That Bojack doesn't really want to be in a relationship with her, but he
I
likes
meant
the
in a
attention.
smaller scope than that.
That
Should I just tell you what scope I meant?
I lost my telescope.
Okay. I meant in the sense of like at this point it would be Bojack having a falling out with his relationships, not starting a new one in any previous season.
No, I feel like this one's not gonna
Ever,
last anyway.
but well, okay, that's the I do like from here from next episode like the next like it's the end of the season, but season 6 being their last season, it does feel less beginning end. It's kind of just like all vaguely, and then that happened next.
And now we're here.
Like I said, we're like it's no longer a small crescendo to the end of the season, where it's like, oh, things are getting intense. How's this season going to end? Quite literally, this season ending is next in the next 2 episodes. Do you feel anything towards this specific anything that happened this season ending?
Bojack's addiction. Maybe he'll go to rehab at the end or some shit.
But that's kind of my point. Is like there's no crescendo coming because we've subbed that out for starting the overall in crescendo now. Like the music's everything. I already said it previously. Everything is starting to fall into place. It's like there's certain things that were set up previously. I'd say as early as season 3. I don't think they were set up in season 3 to like they knew like yes, this is it. This is how it'll end. But I do think mid to late season 4 and definitely by the beginning of season 5, certain things have been getting like specifically set up for their endings. Which is like again, it's really nice, it's really interesting. The whole thing with Gina, which I'm going to start shifting, that's about everything. Oh yeah, Bojack gets into his car accident again.
On purpose.
Yeah, some asshole got T-boned by me.
It was like having everyone's endings for the episode and just stayed on Bojack for a little bit too long. It's like, well, what's gonna happen?
Fuck. What's he gonna do?
He's fidgeting. Oh shit! There goes the Tesla.
I did like that.
Well, Tesla might have survived. They're pretty durable.
He held his promise. He promised Hollyhock. That's the whole reason why he got in the wreck.
Yeah. Also couldn't get any legally anyways, or illegally.
Well, I mean, he could have just waited. Bojack's not past getting it via illegal methods.
He tried a few. Then we got the return of Meow Meow Fuzzy Face this episode. Hello, drug merchant. Is it lit under here? Please, talking to my lollipop.
That guy's a cop. No, he thinks you're a cop because I called him a cop. No, he is a cop.
You see his badge outlined under his clothes.
Jack, if we were ever buying drugs and someone like that pulled up on their scooter, I'm walking away immediately. I'm not.
Chill, dude. How do you not recognize Bojack, bro?
Who? Meow Meow Fuzzy Face?
Yes, he's like, get them. And then just stop chasing and let him show up at his house after.
It's not like they got anything.
He was there.
I think it was more of like detained for questioning. No point in asking questions later if we already have the drug dealer and then the drugs and we have everything else here. Here we got them all admitting to it on the lollipop.
Yeah.
But yeah, shifting towards next episode, Bogina. I like Gina's character. I
Chill gal.
especially I like what's gonna happen next episode. The showstopper. Yeah, yeah. I like what's gonna happen next episode.
Next episode 11 or
I
next episode about to talk about?
episode 11. I'm already moving
Okay.
to episode 10. I wanted to bring up Gina because I do like that she feels like a real person, the most real person side character to exist in this entire fucking show.
Todd's a real guy.
No, side character. He's a main character,
Wow.
and no, he's not a fucking real guy. You know he's not real.
Someone out there is like
No,
Todd.
well, just like she's like she's normal. She comes to work to work. She listens to her AirPods. She doesn't get involved in these whimsical, weird adventures. She does her scenes. In the beginning, she thought it was a little sexist, but she didn't care. Bojack did the music thing with her. She's excited to be going places. She's had on-set flings before. Like every facet of Princess Carolyn is just like a normal, or not Princess Carolyn, of Gina.
I'm just
Is
a
like
girl.
she's like a normal person. I feel like that's got to net you points in this fucking weird ass show. Name who's the second most normal person in the show?
Bojack.
I'm being serious.
Diane probably. Or
Diane?
normal. I say realistic Diane. Diane's real. There's definitely
Yeah.
people like Diane in LA.
I'll give you that. I don't. No. I think Diane's a little too unrealistic. It's the marrying Mr. Peanut Butter and then not being an outwardly person. How'd you get that far into the relationship? That's unrealistic. You would not have
Opposites
married him
attract.
if you... Maybe. Actually, I'll take that. I'll bite that bullet.
As the old saying goes. Fucking Shakespeare.
I was about to say an old thing.
Okay.
I didn't.
But episode 10, we get a return of a fan favorite character. Was not remotely expecting her to show.
Oh, Hollyhock?
No, Margot Martindale, episode 10.
Oh! Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's been 2 years.
She bonked her head,
been...
I guess, and lost her memories and ability to speak.
From the boating accident. Remember the boating? She was playing chicken with the giant...
That was the last time we saw her. I don't even remember.
That was the last time we saw her.
She's there. She's at like a monastery or some shit on a beach.
Yeah, she hasn't spoken in 2 years.
So hopefully she shows up again.
I did like that scene because it's like, damn, even when you think you could get away from Bojack, you can never get away from Bojack.
Bojack. What are you saying? Bojack. Yeah, this is a 3-month time skip from episode 9 to 10, roughly.
Yeah. 57 days to be exact.
Yeah, and Bojack's still in his cast. Probably about to get out of it, but still got those painkillers. Definitely doesn't need them anymore. 3 months after breaking your arm.
He is old. He's 60, dude. He's like 57.
He healed his herniated disc in like a month.
Buddy, I need painkillers to get out of bed some days. I don't
and
blame
you're 65.
the 57-year. Turn to dust.
Thanos, I'll get you for this.
Jarek will return for the enemies.
My takeaway from this episode is that Mr. Peanut Butter and Todd get a taste of their own medicine. Very surprising.
What do you mean?
This episode, Pickles is not listening to Mr. Peanut Butter really and just doing her own thing. Like, I'm gonna do this. No, you don't have to. No, I'm gonna do it. No, you don't. I'm doing
Even
it.
if I'm gonna watch your show. I do feel for it feels like the whimsy kind of just jumped out the window. At least for like a lot of these subplots. Mr. Peanut Butter is almost not whimsical at all this episode. And he's just like, hey, did you like my show? She's like, it's not really my thing. He's like, oh, that's a shame. She's like,
it's
yeah,
like
but if you like
acting
it,
I've ever done.
I'll force myself to like it.
Even though I hate it.
Oh, calm down. He's like, yeah, even if I hate it and I look at it and it makes me feel disgusting, he's like, whoa, it's not that serious. I just wanted you to like my show.
Don't worry, I'll come back with my review. The
And then
shitty
yeah,
ass show.
Todd being Todd being the straight man for Henry Fondle. I bet you didn't fucking call that, did you?
Henry Fondle got the CEO position at what time is it now?
I want to be on top of you.
Okay, here's my job. Huh?
What would I even say to my wife? I am powerless in your sexualized, mesmerizing energy. God, you have a way with words. Well, this is your new boss, guys. I will, or was it, you will all obey me?
Call me father.
Okay, I gotta go to the screening. I'm coming. I'm coming.
No, Henry Fondle here to stay. Hopefully, he never gets destroyed by some wacky side joke.
I think I'm not gonna answer what you're. I'm. I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm gonna move past that one. Sorry, I have to.
No.
Understand? I have I have an ear to ear grin on my face right now. I'm smiling so hard, but we're gonna have to move past that one.
Gotta kills Todd and replaces him with the. And
He
then it
actually
gets a little
gets into a fight
serious.
with Vincent Adultman.
Oh god, beats a child
They're
or
fighting
childs,
for Princess.
like three of them.
He fights Princess Carolyn for her love.
She adopts Vincent.
Um,
It gets
the
serious later.
10-year-old.
Yes. It gets serious later. Diane confronts Bojack. She's like, "Well, what the hell, man? What were you doing in New Mexico?" And Bojack
Okay,
told her, among other things.
so I liked both ends of this argument because they were both saying respectfully highly manipulative things about it to and like about each other. They are both hitting like because okay, Bojack's argument is like, why didn't you tell me? Or Diane's argument, why didn't you tell me? Bojack's response, you didn't ask. When Bojack came back, like I do not blame Diane for wanting to know. She's asking multiple years too late. I think her being this up in arms about it is like that. It would have been more respectful if you did it when the time happened. But if you recall, it's because she was going through her own thing with Mr. Peanut Butter because she didn't want to be home because she was supposed to be in Cordovia.
She
So
was
because she
chilling
was,
at home.
yeah,
At Bojack's home.
which like I do think Bojack. I do think there is a vague truth, a vague at best truth to what Bojack was saying. Bojack Horseman is the biggest victim of all, like of Bojack Horseman. I don't think there's no world where we should host a pity party for him or we should feel bad for him. But I do think there is truth to the statement of no one's going to suffer the consequences of your actions more than you are. Asterisks, big asterisks, because Sarah Lynn. I feel like that was the one card because Diane doesn't even know the full truth behind the Sarah Lynn situation. No one knows
They
the
had a
full truth.
bender.
Only, uh huh.
And then that's it. She died.
Oh, fuck. My bad. It spoiled something for you, by the way. You don't know the whole truth behind the Sarah Lynn situation. I'm gonna scoot past that one.
I thought we saw most of it. Well, it was like a
You
montage.
did see most of it. I'm gonna say you saw a solid 90% of it.
Tell the Bojack dude, or is that why she died? So
I'm
the
not
10% is why she
gonna
died.
answer your questions that you're asking right now. I'm just gonna say, if we went back to Escape from LA episode, and then we cut away, if the show ended at when Bojack tried to kiss Charlotte, if that's when you stopped watching the episode, that's the equivalent amount of information you missed.
All right.
They specifically don't tell you something, but it'll be like, oh wow, that was pretty bad that Bojack tried to kiss Charlotte and she's a married woman. He did what? That's the equivalent reaction here.
All right. Something happened when he blacked out. I'm gonna assume it has to do with her dying because I always thought it was. I did kind of think it was weird that she died when Bojack didn't die. Maybe it's just because his weight, but we'll see.
Everyone's got different like limits and stuff. It's not even a
Yeah.
weight thing. Some people just do
Well,
have.
she did more than Bojack before her
Yeah.
sobriety.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's also a factor. It's like she did more. She was already closer to the edge. There's also a whole thing of like, and it's a real thing that they've put studies into, and I think it's very tragic. A lot of times, what can happen is someone will go sober, and then when they start redoing drugs, they assume that they can hit the same limit they previously hit, and they cannot because their body's reaccustomed to them being sober. And so, usually when this happens, it's not a 3 month bender and then die from overdose. It would be straight to an overdose. That's why overdoses happen at the rate they do.
Plus
It's because
ultra.
someone thinks they can handle more than they physically can, and
Go beyond your
that
limits.
kills them, and it's a shame, huh?
Go beyond your limits.
Yeah. Now, usually, again, like I said, it's not usually like it took 3 months for it to catch up to me, and then they die. But there's multiple factors. Is what I can say about that. There's like in real science, there's multiple factors on why Bojack could have lived and Sarah Lynn did die.
Well, we'll see.
But yeah, uh, but yeah, no one suffers. The one who suffers the most from Bojack's actions is Bojack, solely due to the fact that he has to live with them. I don't think there is a large like I do think there's a small truth to what he's saying in a sense of like most of these women probably forget. They might. I don't think you should assume that.
I think they try to forget.
I think some of them can forget. I do think that the like I don't know. It's weird because it's like I don't know. I feel like there's something to explore here, and I've felt it every time that I've gotten to this point, and it's I don't know what I'm looking for to I don't know where I'm digging with this one. I feel it in my soul of souls. There's some if I dig here into like this topic, I'm gonna find something either within myself or to help other people in the future. But it's a matter of like, you know, he's like I don't think we should throw him a pity party. I think it's not necessarily good that he, like because Diane brings up good counterpoints of like, oh yeah, your life is so hard. You go home to your mansion with your girlfriend who loves you, and you're receiving hit Emmy awards for the show that I wrote for you. Right? Those are all valid points. It's hard to say who deserves and doesn't deserve to be miserable or sad because like he has a good life on paper, but also he has shitty things that he regrets in his life, and he should be miserable about those. So is Diane saying he shouldn't be miserable? Is she saying on paper he should just be happy? And I do think that there is also like her starting this fight over what he said on stage feels a little unnecessary because he's on stage, he's like, oh yeah, Filbert made me feel better about myself.
She's trying to cancel the show because of that.
Yeah. Hey, Diane, you understand, like, regardless of if he genuinely, in his heart of hearts, souls of souls, believes that, he has to pitch the show. He has to sell it. He has to make it sound good. Right? Imagine if, like, I sit you down and I'm like, hey, Jarek, we should watch The Fallout. Here's the pre-screening of it. And the cast comes out and they're like, I'll be honest. The things they made me do in the show, I feel disgusted. I can't sleep in. I've had to start therapy. I feel like shit. One of my co-stars actually was gonna take his life because of what we had to film. It was horrid. I never want to act in this thing again. No matter how many times I bathe, I can't clean myself after what I've done. I'm not watching that show. Speak for yourself on that one. I personally could not watch that show.
We're going in.
The AniM8s review.
First reading.
But yeah, I do think that again, there's like a very heavy debate to be had there, and I think what makes it better is the fact that it's a debate given by two shitty people, not equally shitty people, but two shitty people nonetheless. Because if Diane shows small signs of why she's a bad friend throughout, even this episode alone. She sees that Bojack's in the cast, and she's like, when did this happen? Oh, a few weeks ago, 60 days. You didn't check on Bojack for 60 days? like, regardless of Bojack being a good or bad person, you cannot say I am Bojack's good friend if you're not checking on him. Again, regardless of if you yourself are a good or a bad person, Jarek, I cannot say I'm Jarek's friend if I don't, haven't heard from Jarek in a month. That's fine. He's busy. I haven't
Sure am.
heard from Jarek in a month.
Yeah, I got adopted.
What? You what? You what? You got adopted?
Yeah, like 3 years ago.
Oh, word. Like, I don't know. I think there's small signs like that. Again, Diane only, because like I said, the example I gave of like, it's fair for her to want to know if Bojack did something with a kid because it affects her image. The fact that she only cares now that she has an image, like maybe she would care anyways. Maybe she genuinely would. It's the fact that you didn't question him when he came home. You didn't question him immediately after. You only questioned him when you were in a position of power. Whenever you had something to lose, is my point.
I guess the power of being a ghostwriter for a script.
I mean, it's a job. She's networking. She's had other jobs since then. But remember, her original job was just being a ghostwriter. And now she's on
a script ghostwriter.
Well, she was also a blogger? She was not a blogger. She was like a better version of a blogger, journalist.
And then she became a blogger.
Either way, like exactly, she has all these other titles now. It's, again, stuff to lose, and now suddenly it matters to her, which is a little more on the selfish side. Because like, hey, maybe it should matter if he's touching kids. It shouldn't matter if you have a job to lose or not. He shouldn't be touching
the kid
kids.
touched him.
Don't defend him. Sir, you gotta leave. You're out of here. You gotta go.
We need to set the record straight for the Bojack.
Officer Meow Meow Fuzzy Face. Did you get down the lollipop?
Why is he holding a lollipop?
Oh, no reason.
He's going after kids.
I think that's all I have to say about the heavier stuff. I have other things to say about this episode. Do you have anything else to say
Mr. Peanut Butter cheated? ?
We'll come back to that one.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Let me see. You want me to sign that contract? I'd love to, but I refuse. And trust me, I'd like to. It's my signature move. Love that joke. You want me to sign? I will. You could say I'm willing, but I'm not able. Said Abel. Love that joke.
I don't like those guys.
I fucking loved those guys. You want me to ask him to sign? I can't even ask him what time to go to the dentist. 2:30.
Okay.
2:30.
I also like how they traded. One stole the other's wife, and they're still chill.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, but he said my jokes aren't that good. We're done.
He said he had the easier job. That son of a bitch.
I forgave you when he stole my wife. I forgave you when he crashed the wedding.
This is gonna be like the future of the AniM8s.
Oh, yeah? So you're planning for this arc?
Yeah, I'm planning to steal your wife, and we're gonna be chill. And then
it'll be a solo podcast.
You're gonna hit me with your half the podcast is easier. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. And then we never speak again.
The second you deny, that's when I get pissed off. What are you talking about?
I'd be like, we sit down to film an episode. I'm like, damn, your half the podcast is so fucking easy, Jarek. Jesus.
What was your half again?
Anyways,
your whole of the podcast so fucking easy. You're 3/4 of the podcast.
You know how hard it is to be the face of a company and do nothing all the time?
I'm Atlas. I carry this shit on my shoulder.
Again, that's gonna be us. I'm telling you, man.
I'm gonna yell at you like one of those fruits that gets cheated on.
What?
AI fruits. Have you seen those videos? The AI fruits they get cheated on
Fuck, you're gonna have to cut
by their.
this. Derek, you can't admit to watching AI Love Island.
No,
AI
it wasn't
Fruit
AI
Love
Love
Island.
Island.
You can't watch the AI fruits, Derek.
They just appear. They're like submit. I'm like, oh, there I
We have
am.
like a hard stance against that shit.
Well, it was like Subway Surf underneath, so
Are
I
we
mostly
still on
watching.
Bojack?
Mostly done. Mr. Peanut Butter probably cheated at
Yeah,
the
but I'm
end.
just saying we stretched it to an hour.
Well, we can't really do the tier list. Your computer's fucked up. So.
No, I can. I fixed it. I was fixing it in the background. That's why I kept saying and. But back to what you were saying before I brought up Cain and Abel and their peak
AI Love Island.
comedy. You said Mr. Peanut Butter cheated? Question mark. What would imply
Raise his
you to
eyebrow.
think that?
Want to come inside?
Well, I don't. I'll be better coming inside than out.
There was some tension in the car ride.
Do you want like the answer, or do you want?
Well, we're gonna see next episode most likely. So.
Yeah, you think that.
All
Next
right.
episode's our episode 11, Jarek. Bojack's got to go do Bojack things.
Well, Mr. Peanut Butter is definitely gonna appear and be like, "Sup, I'm Mr. Peanut Butter, my best friend Bojack."
Mr. Peanut Butter.
Ducky, what?
Do you think he would cheat? I know you're going off the implications of this scene, but I'm asking you, thinking of Mr. Peanut Butter as a character. Do you?
I don't think he would.
Cheat?
I think he might rekindle something with Diane. I don't know if it'd be a relationship exactly. It was implying that he might have cheated though.
Okay, I do think it.
I do think he's getting tired of pickles.
I'm not gonna say anything specific, but going off the implications that he did cheat, like that was want to come inside and have sex thing. Insane move for Diane to get into this extremely heated debate with Bojack over him and her being shitty people, and then be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go fuck my ex-husband."
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised for Diane, to be honest. Diane's Diane's done shit like that before. Turned around.
That feels like a Diane move.
Like, fuck it, going in, or
yeah, in. And then out, and then back in, and then out, and then in and out.
I don't know. We'll see eventually. Maybe quotation or question mark. Apostrophe.
And that's that
show that
happened back in the 90s.
Back in 2018.
I'm Bojack Horseman, and that's the news.
All right. Up next.
Freak out. Dun, dun,
what we got?
Dun. I was gonna do Shrek.
We got Shrek 2, the first Shrek movie.
How many notes did you take? Any notes?
My brain has something.
Okay, well then I'd like to start off by saying, within the first 30 minutes, me and Darius had to pause the movie about 4 or 5 times, and we got into an argument and had to get out pieces of paper to draw a timeline and make everything make sense.
For Shrek?
So, for Shrek 2. So let me explain this.
For Shrek series or Shrek 2?
Shrek 2. This is all for Shrek 2.
What?
So here's my thing. We have to establish what is known information and unknown information and highly speculated information. And when I say known, I mean generally like known across the land. I feel like it has to be known where Shrek lives. Shrek doesn't have like a regular address, but everyone kind of vaguely knows where he lives in the swamp. What tells me that is that in the first movie, when all the animals were running away from getting captured by, Farquaad, they all ran to Shrek's house. All the magical creatures ran to Shrek's house, to be specific. So that kind of tells me that vaguely it's like there's an ogre that lives here. Maybe not Shrek, but there's an ogre who lives here. Okay? Shrek gets home from his honeymoon, and then, he gets invited out to, like, hey, go meet the parents. So my first thing was, like, how did they know where to find them? Not when. You got lucky on the when, but where to find them. Right? Maybe it was just well-known information.
It seemed like one of the only ogres.
Okay, we'll come back to that information. We'll come back to that. But that does bring up a different point. Put a pin in that. Again, this is why we got into a fucking argument. So we go to Far, Far Away. They get out of the carriage, and everyone's in shock and awe because he's an ogre. How
Disgusting.
did you not know? You sent the invite. Did you not know where you were sending an invite to?
The quirky little guy living in the swamp. He's not an ogre.
And that's my point. It's also okay.
That'd be a frog.
Was Fiona? Here's another. They're surprised because Fiona's also an ogre. Now they know she can turn into an ogre, but it's that she is an ogre right now. Is that like? Was Fiona's location? How'd they know like what's happening with Fiona? Did they know that Fiona got saved? Because I feel like, the Lord Farquaad thing, right? I'd say Lord Farquaad's relatively famous. I'd guess he sent somebody to go get Fiona for him. Fair, fine, right? Shrek crashed their wedding. That in the end of the first movie, right? Is that
El
not
Shrek.
okay? It's a matter of like one, a timeline isn't established because in the beginning of the movie we see Prince Charming. We see Prince Charming, and he goes to the castle, and it's the big bad wolf, and he's like, they're on their honeymoon, right? And then we see, the I forget the word.
Everywhere you go, everywhere.
What's the word that I'm looking for? It starts with like an M, I think. Montage. We see the
Oh,
montage of the honeymoon. We see a honeymoon montage, and then they get home, and then Fairy Godmother shows up. This is also part of like what pissed me off. Fairy Godmother shows up, and she's surprised that Fiona is married to an ogre. Fairy Godmother, did you not hear? Did you not get the memo?
well, it's not Prince Charming.
That's her son.
Yeah.
Did he not tell you
Why
immediately?
You married?
When he showed up to the castle,
Mommy.
and she yeah. And okay, Darius's media argument was, well, there's not cell phones. There's magic. You can't tell me there's not there's not some sort of cell phone equivalent with the magic system in Shrek.
Well, I think only Fairy Godmother had magic.
Huh?
Didn't only Fairy Godmother have magic?
Lord Farquaad had his magic mirror.
Wasn't he?
I don't know how common.
Prison or I don't know where the fuck he is.
He's.
I know he comes back
Dragon
later,
ate
doesn't he?
him. No,
I could have
he's
sworn he
dead.
came back.
He is dead.
Oh, maybe his soul inhabits one of the baby dragons.
Sure, man, I'll give you that. I guess. Are you thinking of Rumpelstiltskin?
No, that's from Puss in Boots.
No, he's from Shrek Forever After.
I thought he was in Puss in Boots.
Humpty Dumpty's in Puss in Boots.
Who the fuck's the pie guy?
Old Jack Horner?
Oh, there's too many fairy tales, man. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot. there's a lot. Either way, this is all to say somebody here didn't do their job or do their job well enough to where we end up with everybody, like, Harold's surprised that Shrek is an ogre when you sent the invite, and I'm guessing
So you're a frog.
the theory that me and Darius came up with is they heard tale that the princess got rescued from the tower. I can believe that statement. Just, the princess has been rescued. They assumed she was on her
devilish
honeymoon.
form.
And then he he's like, hey, you, jester, minion, you subordinate, someone who works for me, go find the princess and invite her home for her wedding, or for the honor wedding or whatever. So I can give the new, go invite whoever for whatever. And then he just left that guy to figure it the fuck out, and that guy did.
There you go.
He's like, okay.
Ogres.
Well, that guy didn't tell him that they were going to the swamp.
Well, shit.
But yeah, that's how we spent like the first third of the Shrek movie. And then we also got to play a fun game of catching every reference to stuff we know later. When the king
later
shows
movies?
up to the bar. No, like when the king shows up to a bar, a frog asks him like, hey, I know you. The frog with lipstick.
I don't remember that, but not.
Yeah, there's a girl frog in the bar who's like, hey, you look a little familiar. Do I know you? And he's like, no, wrong person.
Right.
When he's talking to the queen, she says, do you remember when we first met, right? And we kissed that same day, over by the pond?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm just saying, they subtly talk about it throughout the entire movie. It's really cool.
Who would have thought DreamWorks can write a script?
DreamWorks has always been in their fucking bag. I can't think of the. I can't. Oh, fuck. Can I genuinely not think of a bad DreamWorks movie?
Probably got you.
Okay, go ahead.
No, wrong tab.
You looking up all DreamWorks movies?
Maybe. Continue.
Um. Well, let me see. They make Shrek hot for some reason. I've always wondered what Dragon looked like after Donkey drank his half of the potion.
I didn't like how Shrek didn't ask for Fiona's opinion on whether he was fit for her or not.
What do you mean?
Well, like he was like, I'm not fit for this woman. She doesn't need me. I'm out of here. She deserves to be with that guy.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
okay,
what do you
man.
mean? What do you?
Just decide that for her, I guess.
I mean, okay. A different argument that me and Darius kind of got into. I guess not. We didn't get into an argument, but an argument that
Boss
I had.
baby.
You got me. The hands died. You got me monologuing. I turned around and there was a gun pointed at me. I got nothing to say, man. You distracted me with the statement and pulled a gun out. The first one I think is decent. The second one is ass. I think I could have kept. If there was only one Boss Baby movie, I could have stood by that.
Trolls, maybe.
Trolls is good.
Trolls World Tour.
I think all the Trolls movies are good. You just have to accept cringiness sometimes, dude.
Okay.
It's fun. It's the equivalent of like the Burger King. Can't wait to meet you. Join the animatronic family. Like you gotta accept the cringe, man. It's cute. It's fun. Just be silly. I think unironically liking Trolls is such a green flag because it shows how much self-confidence you have.
Self-confidence is not cringe.
Self-confidence to admit that it's not a bad movie. They get together, they sing some happy songs.
I don't want to be happy. I want to be depressed.
Yeah, hey man, you'd relate to the main character of the movie. You have so much in common with the movie.
I want to be neutral.
That's the second movie.
No.
See, that's kind of my point. It's like, if you're telling me you think Trolls is a bad movie, which fuck, that's coming up in the next few weeks now. Sometime vaguely soon, we're watching one of the Trolls movies. Back to Shrek. Shit.
Shrek. What was he saying? He doesn't know.
No, okay. I was saying I'm pissed off. I'm pissy with Shrek on this because Shrek is mad because the king. I'm talking about the dinner, by the way. We're jumping all around the movie.
An ogre.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Shrek. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you spend the entire last movie spreading misinformations about ogres so that people would leave you the fuck alone? Wasn't that like the whole point? Is like, yeah, ogres eat people and we're big and
They smell like
scary
onions.
and we smell like onion. Like, besides Donkey, he didn't open up and talk to anybody. That was the point. He was performatively mean so people would leave him alone. And then word spread that ogres are mean and feral and monstrous creatures. And now suddenly you're being treated like shit because the image you painted, I guess you painted it too well and now you're fucking mad at the king? You think he meets a lot of ogres? How is he supposed to... I know it's supposed to be a whole thing of like...
But he's a frog.
The king is stereotyping. He's stereotyping ogre.
He's racist.
He has no information to go off of besides what he's heard. And Shrek, you're the one who started the rumors. That genuinely upset me that Shrek was getting all moody and pissy. He's like, yeah, the king's a dick. Hey man, you started the lie. No one told you had to lie. No one told you had to lie, period, and then you chose to lie. And now you're suddenly all upsetty spaghetti. It's like, oh god, fuck.
It's not that serious, man. Calm down.
Low-key kind of is.
No, it's not. It's okay. He gets together with Fiona at the end again.
But yeah, they end up getting back together. I liked the scene where Donkey said, we drank the magical sexy potion. And then she sees Puss in Boots in the back of Donkey. And she's like, Shrek. And then he's like, for you, I can.
I,
That
I
man
feel
had
like if Puss in Boots
moves.
drank that shit, he would have just stayed the same.
He would have turned into like a tiger.
No, I know he would have just been Puss in Boots still.
He would have turned into actual
He's
Antonio Banderas.
he's perfect already. He can't get any better than this.
I think he would have just genuinely turned into like a tiger. A bipedal tiger.
Puss in Boots, tiger in Boots.
Puss! Elijah Boots!
Holy shit! Was this the first movie he appeared in?
Yeah, this is his first appearance.
Good job, guys.
And then
We
he
did it.
went to go film 2 other movies with these guys, and then got his own franchise. Insane move.
And now he's back,
Maybe. Hopefully.
making his way back with Nacho.
Libre.
The hell's he gonna do?
I don't know.
Gonna wrestle for Nun's love?
Good.
I don't believe in science.
Okay. I guess moving on to.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about the Nacho Libre food. Fucking mush.
Thank you, Jerk.
Now I'll give Shrek 7 out of 10 because I don't like the way they look.
That's a very high review
that's
for
just
something
personal.
you don't like.
Well, the story was nice. Also I didn't like the plot of him being like, I'm not worthy of her love or something like that.
I
know,
do
still-
think
still nice.
there is an element of he wasn't worthy. I think he was beating himself up too hard, but he was
that's what I didn't like.
okay. He was beating himself up a little too hard. I do think there was some element of like he was rolling his eyes before he got here. He didn't give it a try. He genuinely didn't give it a try. He was being a dick before he got here. She has full rights to be mad at Shrek for that. They didn't even go there. You know, he's like, hey, he didn't even ask, too. It was like off rip where it's like, hey, mom and dad are inviting you back home we'd like to give your husband our approval. And she's like, let's go home. She, wants to see her parents. And he's like, no way. Never in 1,000 years am I going to be in that carriage. Next shot, he's in the carriage, which is a joke. But it's still, that's like hurtful to hear. Imagine it's like, hey, my parents, I know we're happy together, but my parents want to meet you. And your partner's like, never in 1,000 fucking years. Not at all. I refuse.
I don't want to see that respond to you. Disgusting.
Yeah, so it's like, what the, hey man, meet him first at least. And then he meets him and he's like, hey man, your dad's kind of a dick. He thinks ogres are monsters. Now, I know I said it, but that was, like, different.
Now it's directed towards you as well. But, well, that's Shrek 2.
I would
That's
also
all,
give
folks.
it a 7 out of 10, but that's, like, a really high for me. That's really good.
Wow, it's more like a, okay.
I feel like 5 is okay.
Yeah, but my shit's fucked up, though. Like, my ranking system got dropped on the head.
Yeah, I mean, almost. You're giving it a solid ranking. Your reasoning behind it.
And then 1, 2, and 3 are, like,
hold on.
horrible.
Jarek, is your ranking system kind of like that one, like on a coding graph, where it's like the further to the right it goes, the steeper it goes, so it'll never reach the far right. Like you'll never hit a 10, and like
9.9 is the max.
Yeah, 9.9. The difference between 9.9 and 9.8 is so infinitely long. It's like the infinite scale of scaling.
Yeah, I think I rated Look Back 9.5 or 9. Yeah, I don't think I ever done a 10.
I think 10s should be, there should only be a handful of 10s in your life. But I'm just
Look
saying.
Back is like one of the best movies I've ever seen.
I feel like a 1. I don't think I've ever experienced a 1 movie. I might have actually. But a 1 is supposed to be an incoherent waste of
Idris
time.
Elba over here.
Huh?
Idris Elba.
The 3,000 Years of Longing. That's my
that one's a
That's
1.
my only 1.
That's a 0.5.
No,
Disgusting.
I'd say it was at least
one
coherent.
guy that liked that. Screw you.
You're at least that movie was at least coherent. Any other movie, like, fuck. I can admit when something's just not for me, and that's so far past just not being for me. I can't imagine who that is for.
It's like for the one sole person.
The director made that so he has something to watch in his free time.
I kind of feel like a genie movie that's like the genie falls in love. but like it's kind of weird as well. No, I'm making it for
I
myself.
want
Don't worry.
like 6 fake out endings.
And like 3
I
time
want to
skips.
like I want to end and then actually come back, and then I want it to feel like everything's been resolved, and then start a new plot point. And so you think it's like the last plot point, and then we start branching off more. So we basically just restarted the fucking movie.
And the Sorcerer Supreme has to be there.
Oh yeah, and we need the Sorcerer Supreme and Black Superman from the Fast and Furious franchise.
I ain't making it. We didn't ask you. Okay, I'll make it.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Tier list.
Types of boys. Boys. So we're ranking the boys. Would you like to read out our rankings, starting with the red?
Just from top to bottom for
Yeah.
audio listeners. Back arching, toes curling, absolutely heinously down.
Heinous.
Next one, please. All capital. I'm sat. Next one. And then you're cute, I guess. Lol. No, you can't get my snap. Immediately no. I don't use Snap, by the way, for those curious. Please get help. Reporting this to the police. 13 reason. Committing. Oof.
Okay. So these are our types of boys. Starting with the sarcastic guy.
What's happening? Sarcastic guys are pretty good. You know, they're very cool guys. Honestly, top tier. Not that I know any of them, but
back arching.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You arching your back for a sarcastic guy?
Yeah.
Okay, we got jock / football.
Are these high school stereotypes?
I think so.
We're gonna pretend these are university stereotypes. They're kind of sweaty.
Also, you wouldn't give them your snap.
No, you can't get my snap back.
I don't say snap. That's a hat. Gym bros.
I know this one gym bro. He's kind of sweaty too. Please get some help. I'm working through some stuff.
Okay. Fem guy.
And it's more your category, so I'll let you choose this one.
Please.
All right.
You know, it's like you get the best of both worlds. They're like feminine and masculine, and you know.
This compared to how long the goddamn My Hero tier list was is crazy. This is like 10 minutes.
We got a biker boy.
Since I imagine a bicycle first, I'm just gonna go with that picture.
Okay.
I'm sat on this bicycle seat.
Do they still have like a leather jacket?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a nice guy.
Nice guy, like nice to you, and it's like, okay.
You know, the nice
immediately
guy that
no.
finishes last.
Actually, reporting to the police.
If you have to say you're nice, you probably aren't. We have the quiet boy.
Talking to you. Actually, Mark Zuckerberg. Quiet boy. Okay. He's slinging hog.
Yeah, the quieter they are, the bigger the meat. That's why I always talk.
It shrinks every word with that.
Discord
moderator. 13th reason. Okay.
TikTok
guy. Who fucking made this? What are these?
I think it's a guy.
Is there a TikTok guy? No, I know what a TikTok guy is. Like a thirst trap dude.
I think it's someone who's on TikTok a lot.
No, I feel like it's a thirst trap guy.
Okay, well, then going off of that.
Well, I feel like all the guys that do thirst traps are either part of the manosphere or are just dicks in real life, which is basically the same thing.
So
immediately no.
Oh, okay.
Well, they have abs. And, you know, you can wash your clothes on them or something.
We got the loner guy.
He's like a wolf.
So I bet he also rides a motorcycle. Can't be too far from the quiet boy.
All right.
So at the lowest I could do is I'm sad. If
I'm
we're
sat
moving,
on the bike.
you sat on the bike with the biker boy. We have Stoner
Stoner
Boy.
boy. He has weed breath.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Don't want to
Couldn't get
kiss
my
weed breath.
yeah.
And don't get my snap. Text me when you're done smoking
Okay,
and
Flirt
brush your teeth.
Boy.
With my hug at.
Okay, we got
Low key
Loki
mean.
Mean.
How you be low key mean?
That's what me, Jack. That's what I am.
No, you're just mean.
Where would you like to place this on the tier list, Jarek?
Did we ever talk about this? Don't make me beat you again.
What?
That's the type of shit you say.
After we finish this fucking podcast, I'm putting my hands on you again.
You're cute, I guess.
You think
Mostly trying to fill out the
guys
category.
You think low-key mean guys are cute?
He's low key
Hood
means not
boy.
high key. Hood boy.
Are they saying ghetto?
I'm talking about projects. I don't know.
Or, yeah, wearing a hoodie.
I'm assuming the ghetto,
Okay.
like GTA 5 beginning. Okay. I can't. I'm just imagining him in the ghetto with a hoodie on. Now that you said that. We're doubling down. Skater boy. What kind of Disney Channel boys are? What's going on?
What? I do think
Disney Channel there.
I do think it's funny that we have so many boys: Stoner Boy, Hood Boy, Skater Boy. But the one that's most iconic of Femboy got turned into Guy.
The Fem guy. Hey, one more.
E-Boys.
E-boy.
Where are we putting our fans, Jarek?
Or entertaining boy. Electronic boy.
Entertainment boys.
Wouldn't this be the same as TikTok guy?
No.
What kind?
This is like Instagram Reels and YouTube
No,
Shorts.
E-boy's like the TikTok guy's like the hot abs. This is like the skinny, pretty boy, I think.
This is like Susanoo.
Who the fuck?
Sukino. The guy, he was like dating and cheating on his girlfriend with like a bunch of VTubers. Sounds like
Saikuno?
Saikuno.
Oh, this is Sukino.
You're my infinite Susano.
Please get help. You should not be acting like a 13-year-old when you're 30. You should not be acting like Deku at all, actually, even if you're 13.
You shouldn't act like Deku. And that's our list of boys.
What are you doing?
Boy.
My XP bar is low.
Maybe you want to teach me, I guess. I hate that it worked for him. I hate that it worked for him. There is like, look, I've been called a whore a time or two. But even I would never try anything anything he ever did try that I've heard about is beneath my level of like.
It's time to try.
Like, I'm desperate, but I'm not that desperate.
Can you help me out? I need some XP. Maybe we can do a raid.
Wow, you're way braver than I thought. It's because I have you here.
All right, buddy, time to leave.
Okay, wrapping it up.
The door's there. God, if you said something like that to me, I'd be. We're fighting. What the fuck you mean? Because I'm here.
You just make me so brave. You're so strong and powerful.
Grow some balls.
I would, but my XP is kind of
low. I dropped them when I died last time.
What I'm hearing is that the AniM8s are becoming the E-mates.
Please no.
Please no.
I already can't handle fucking secondhand embarrassment, man. Imagine if I'm the one doing it.
Exactly. We're putting on our beanies and wrist our bracelets.
Get the side swoop.
We're getting side swoops and dyeing our hair black. And we're becoming the E-mates. And if you want to communicate with us at home, folks, if you, the listener, want to talk to us, add us on Discord at
Oh,
www.animates.com.
at him. As
Add
cat
both of
food.
us. I have his page is also I linked his Discord too at animates.com, and we accept all kinds of DMs. We'll respond to you no matter what, no matter who you are. We don't care. We do not care. We're we're, we're starved
Your
for
Honor?
interaction.
Your Honor?
We'll respond to any messages.
I did not know
You
he was
send us
talking to that
any
person.
messages. You send us a picture, we'll respond to it. We'll drop a like. We'll comment.
I agree. He should have asked for a license. He should have checked.
Nope. It's not a parasocial relationship if we reach out to you too. So
You're the fucking parasite. Reverse parasocial.
Oh god. Taylor Swift comes out and she's like, guys, please hang out with me.
I'm kind of bored. I want to hang. No, I see how it is.
Please.
I hated y'all anyways.
If y'all hang out with me, I'll invite you to the next concert.
Well, continuing on, we go to the boys.
Oh, we're doing that still?
Yeah. Oh, we are? Oh, never mind.
I was hovering over the stop button.
Oh, and now we're stopping.
Okay.
See you later.